enviously at the shots of Northern Ireland being at the World Cup in 1982 is the current Northern Ireland manager, Michael O'Neill, who's our special guest here this evening. Michael, again, thank you very much for joining us. It's a great honour to have you here. You've been in charge, what, now just over a year? Have you enjoyed things overall?
I have. It's 12 months actually, 1st of February when I took over, so I knew what I was taking on, you know, I knew it was going to be a tough job. That's proved to be the case, to be fair. But no, I have enjoyed it. You know, it's a big change from club management. I think it takes you probably a year to get your head around the job, the responsibility that goes with it. There's a real personal nature to it as well. Obviously, when you come from Northern Ireland, you want to improve things as well. So I'm starting to enjoy it a lot more, but I've moved back to Edinburgh, so people are not shouting at me anymore over there as well, so that helps a bit as well.
I'd like to tell them to cut you a wide shot.
We always tell kids that, you know, they should dream and try and believe in their dreams, and that's one of the reasons that I think that my brother Andrew spends so much time sleeping. But he, in fairness, has been able to realise his dreams and to get into the Northern Ireland squad and play professional football, as have 3 other guys from here. So to have 4 players from Ireland in the Northern Ireland squad, we think that's pretty special. You're a country boy as well. You must imagine that's pretty good going as well.
Yeah, it is. It's very impressive. You know, when I took the job on, one of the things that was always asking me was how I would deal with Kyle Lafferty. And to be fair, it's been a pleasure, you know. The lads in the hotel were asking me to bring the team down here, but I'm not sure whether bringing Roy Carroll and Kyle Lafferty back from Fermanagh is the right preparation for the game, to be honest. But no, they're great lads, you know. Delighted for Roy in particular, you know. I think he's turned his career around. He's played Champions League football again. You know, Olympiacos is a massive club, and to do it at 35 is testament to him. He was a young goalkeeper at Wigan when I was there as a player, and he was absolutely nuts, to be honest. And you could see the potential. He's as gifted a natural goalkeeper as I've ever played with, and you know, it's been great for him because I've said to him, you know, Roy, it'd be a travesty if you don't hit up with 50 caps, and he has that target in his mind. Big Kyle, you know, he's taking a new challenge on, moving to Switzerland. He's got married, which is a bigger challenge for sure for his wife as well. But to be fair, you know, he's very brave. I encouraged him to do it. I think it was the right time maybe for him to get out of Glasgow, and he's done exceptionally well. And I'd like to see Andy, you know, he's scoring goals. He's waited a long time to get his opportunity at Rangers, and you know, he's having the season of his life there, and I've seen him on numerous occasions, and it's good to see as well.
Well, if you don't put him in the next squad, my mum's waiting outside with a baseball bat. The next game is a toughie. The next few games are very, very difficult. But you managed to draw with Portugal away. Tell us about that. I mean, that presumably is the highlight of your tenure so far. That was an extraordinary result and a brilliant achievement, Michael.
Yeah, it was. You know, the Portuguese game was, you know, you went in against. It was all set up really for them. Ronaldo was winning his 100th cap, and you know, they are probably one of the top 3 sides in Europe, if not the world. And you know, on the night we were fantastic. You know, Johnny Evans gave a performance that I think is as good as any player in a Northern Ireland shirt that night. And it was just great to see the team believe in themselves. You know, we were within 9 minutes of winning the game. The stadium had a massive scoreboard and a big clock, and I've never watched or looked at a clock as often in my life, and it ticked as slowly. But to be fair, you know, those games don't really concern me because I know the team will be ready to deal with those. I know they'll be ready to deal with Russia. I know they'll be ready to deal with Israel. It's just when the expectation comes on us. At the moment we're a little bit fragile. We've drawn games that we should have won. But I think, to be fair, our performances have been better than the results we've had. And we have a bit of a squad in transition. We have a number of younger players that are still developing their club career, and we're asking them now to play international football at quite an inexperienced club career behind them at quite a young age. And sometimes, you know, it's difficult for them. But I think if we're patient and give them time, I think that we can build a strong team again.
And so just finally, Michael, as I said, we're down here in Fermanagh, obviously, and 4 players have come through from Fermanagh eventually and made it into your squad. And that's the way things are now. The IFA are working hard in all areas, and especially down here, to make sure that anybody that's got talent has a chance. And that must be great for you as well as a manager to know that there's going to be literally no stone left unturned. It doesn't matter how far away you are from Belfast, you've just as much chance as anybody that lives in the Craiger Road.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I look at, you know, we had 20 players in the last squad. We had 5 players with a direct affiliation at Derry City as well, and I think that shows, You know, the work that's been done down here is fantastic. I was at Lesniski earlier today, and with a young boys club and the work that they're doing there, 30 years in existence, and that's testament to the commitment that people give to the cause and give to the younger society down here. So it's great. I think that, you know, what I've tried to encompass is that, you know, the Northern Ireland team's for everyone, and it has to be for everyone, and we have to build that, because that's really our greatest strength. If we don't have that, and we don't make it, I suppose, inclusive for everyone, then we're not going to get anywhere. You know, I can't afford to pick a team from 5 counties, so I have to make sure that every player possible is given the opportunity to progress. And, you know, senior football down here will have a massive impact, there's no doubt about that. And you'll see younger players start to come through, hopefully younger players playing in the Irish League, and then obviously get the chance to hopefully develop a career in the UK or wherever else around Europe.
Michael, very best of luck with the rest of the qualifiers. Thank you very much for coming all the way down here, joining us this evening. Michael O'Neill.